2008, and no one's seen or heard from her since.
How is the police response?
In the beginning, it was very slow. We reported her missing within 3 days, and they didn't do a news release or media release for at least 10. And we kept pushing for a media release because we felt, the first 48 hours is most important, and they just weren't listening to us, and we had to get some political, backing in order for them to kind of hear our voices.
How has your life changed since you went missing?
Well, we're constantly wondering about that phone call, right? The phone rings, you're wondering, is that going to be the day that, it's the police phone or someone phones and say they found her, or you're constantly wondering, is she out there alive, or, has something happened to her?
Can you maybe tell us a little bit about who Claudette was and how the media portrays Claudette, who Claudette was, or is?
That's going to get me crying. Well, growing up with Claudette was, she was like a tomboy. She stood up for herself, and, she stood up for others. Love her kids. It's her kids that get me crying, because her oldest is 8 and her youngest is 4. And her youngest was 2 weeks old when she went missing, so she's never experienced Claudette's love, or, she doesn't know who her mom is, and so it's hard to keep that memory alive for them. And that they do look at the issues and start addressing them. Police being one, media another, resources, huge. We just don't need the women's shelters or these men to be taken off the street, but we need more addiction centers.
Change starts with you. Change starts with everyone, regardless of age, race, or sex.
Volunteer at a women's shelter or a friendship center.
Acknowledgement is the first step. Promote equality between men and women in society.
Start the conversation.
Make a shout out on the radio or make a poster.
Use social media, Facebook, tweet, or create your own YouTube video.
Tell a friend, family member, or classmate.
Recognize power, unearned privilege, and patterns of injustice.
Challenge stereotypes and prejudice.
Stay connected.
Read about it, ask about it, educate yourself.
Advocate for funding to inquiries on issues.
Do a class project on the issue.
Attend advocacy events such as summits, protests, marches, and vigils.
Donate to community organizations, shelters, or women's centers that help prevent violence against women.
And every murder wife, to the families of all those who lost life, let's come together, haven't